No, all right. Hi, I am Tuxedo Mass, Darian here, and today we're going to talk about this one thing that I do think needs to be talked about. Well, or at least I've talked about it so many times it's not even, about how there are some Sailor Moon followers out there. Well, not all of them, but there are some of them out there who believe that they are more good since they saw the Asian Japanese one and read it and all that stuff. I'm not making it up. There are some out there who believe that they are more good than anyone who's watched the English one. And that could be either Deke or Clover Way or Viz. So at this point, there's about 3 of them. Now, when we were on YouTube in the beginning, we came across some of them who believed they were more good than us, or more good than Dwayne or others, since they watched the Asian Japanese one. But here's the thing that they seek to make you believe. They seek to make you believe that they saw that back when they make you believe that they were more good since they knew all their Asian Japanese names and that they knew everything about it. They thought they were more good for that. I'm not making that up. If you would say that you liked Deke or Clover Way at the time, Sailor Moon, they'd get mad at you and say you weren't a true Sailor Moon fan, you were this and that. And Viz came, this is before the Viz one came out, so you only had those 2. Now, they believed they were more good, but the truth was they weren't any more good than any other Sailor Moon fan. You were a Sailor Moon fan if you liked Sailor Moon and didn't care which speech it was in or which speech it was written in or whatever. But they believed this, which was sad, but that's what they believe. They would have you believe that they're more good since they watched the Toei one. Most likely knowing them, they probably watched it written, since I don't think a lot of them even spoke the Japanese speech. Oh yeah, of course, some of them would bullshit you and say they did speak it, and if some of them did speak it, good for them. But most of them didn't speak it, so they would read the words instead, and then they'd come and say how more good they were than you. They would always talk about all the things that Deke shifted out and all the things that Clover Way did and why I didn't like the English one, and that was their right. Okay, good for them. But then they would talk about how they thought they were more good than other Sailor Moon fans, and that wasn't true. Now, Viz comes out with the new English one, and I'm sure they're still out there claiming they're more good than that too. It's like they think they're going to get some kind of gift at the end of this, some sheet or something that says, good job for you, you're a true Sailor Moon fan, you watched all the 5 followings of Sailor Moon, and written, of course. You're more good than all those other Sailor Moon fans, even though there are many Sailor Moon in other speeches and written in other speeches too, but you're more good than them. The truth is that was never going to happen, but they believed it. They believed they were more good for having the Japanese borrowed name learned names. They believed they were more good for everything, but the truth is they weren't. A lot of these folks either saw Sailor Moon in 1995, because I bet you a lot of them saw it that way, and very few of them had the interwebs, or even some leaner that could get them on the interwebs. So they had to wait until YouTube came along and other websites came along. And then they'd go watch the sub, and this would be years later. They'd watch the written one years later, then come back and bullshit and then horseshit their way by saying that, hey, I saw it back when it first came out. Or, oh, I watched the written one, and I'm more good than you because I saw it in its first time. Which is kind of dumb, you know. They actually believe it. Not all of them, but some of them do. And I'm here to tell you, if you're any one of those Sailor Moon fans or Sailor Moon followers out there who believe you're more good since you saw Toei's Japanese one, where all the other ones were offshoots of, and you actually think you're more good than the other Sailor Moon fan, I'm here to tell you you're not. You know, someone who goes around calling, goes around saying that, then they're wrong. Okay, yeah, that's their belief. Good for them, I guess. But the truth is, they're not good than anyone else. You know? And most of the folks that we came across that were behaving that way, most likely were lying, playing along, shitting us. Sad to say that, but that was probably true. Because a lot of them probably want to believe they're more good, but they're not. And at the end of the day, whatever Sailor Moon you like, good for you. But if you believe you're more good than the other Sailor Moon follower for watching some written form of Sailor Moon instead of having it in your own speech, then that is sad. And I'm sad, and I had made a film talking about this a long time ago, because there were Sailor Moon followers out there who truly believed that. Well, not all of them. They give the good ones a bad name. Yeah. We like the English one, the Deke, the Clover Way, and the Viz. And I'm sure that makes some of those ones out there who hate that one mad, but oh well, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, no Sailor Moon fan is more good than any other Sailor Moon fan. It is what it is. I am Tuxedo Mask, Darian, and I'll see you later.